Hello, everyone. Welcome. Believe it or not, it is that time again for this week's installment of Everyday Enlightenment. Thanks again for all your questions. I appreciate it very much, and I do my best to answer everyone's question. So, I want to get right to this one. This is another really good question. This is fantastic. This is from Margaret. Margaret, thank you very much. I got my phone here, so I'm going to read this question. I'll do my best to answer it. Okay. My question for you is, meaning me. My question for you is, how can I remove my core resistance to complete healing? I'll explain. I've tried many alternative healing modalities over the years. Sooner or later, I stop using them. I've had various reasons. Some practices take too much time every day. One emotional releasing technique was so effective that I was freaked out by the sudden improvement and I stopped doing it. A Qigong routine began to feel like calisthenics and I got bored. Some approaches are very detailed and I feel overwhelmed by the detail. Some give so many choices that I don't know what to do next. Overall, I believe I have a fear based resistance, although I haven't been able to zero in on the exact fear. Thanks so much. I look forward to your future emails. Okay, Margaret, this is a great question. What is my core resistance to complete healing? Right? And you're aware that it's fear based. Okay. So it's a good question. If we ask ourselves, what is it that we're protecting? Because there's something that stops you, Margaret, every time. You even said one of them was so effective it freaked you out and you stopped. What is it that you're protecting? What is it that you're holding on to? It will always be some form of your EMI, your ego mind identity. There'll be some attachment or identification that you've made that you are resistant to letting go of. And oftentimes, our identification with our sickness and disease is the longest standing relationship that we have in our life. And so the idea of letting that go is too much to the ego mind. So we have to start to look at what it is that you're protecting. Once you discover what that is, I want you to locate it where on the body it sits. Now, once you locate it where in the body it sits, you can actually allow yourself to let it leave, almost like you would hold onto a balloon on a string, and you just let that go, and the balloon just takes off. So once you locate it where it is in your body like that, I want you to imagine that you're holding onto it like a balloon on a string and literally let it go and watch that illness, sickness, disease, pain, whatever word you want to use, literally watch it leave. And I want you to imagine what it feels like. So that's one way to address that. There is a fear-based resistance. This is not unique to you at all. This is an epidemic. We are holding on to things. We are protecting something, which is always driven by fear. What is it that we are protecting? What is it that we are holding on to? Upon deeper self-awareness, we will realize that the self is whole and complete as it is, and there's nothing that you need to hold on to. Whatever you're holding on to is not you. Work with what we just went over in terms of asking yourself the question, what is it that you're protecting? And then locate it. And then release it. The only thing that you're going to lose by working with the Ascend the Frequencies healing technique, working with Supercharged Self-Healing, the book, online course, mobile app, the only thing that you're going to lose is your own suffering, your own discomfort, your own anxiety, depression. That's what you're going to lose. I have gained nothing through my own liberation. I've gained nothing. The self is always complete. But I do know what I have lost, what I have let go of. And it is my own finite mind, my own suffering, my own fears, my own doubts, my own judgment. It's always fear. And fear is there unless we are rooted within the self. And allow these teachings, allow the book, allow the mobile app to guide you, to teach you, to liberate you. Use it. There is absolutely nothing you need to protect. What you are is untouched and unscathed from the human condition. The body-mind may have some problems, but what you are, your consciousness, your self, your sentience, your soul, your spirit, is untouched by what happens here. Thank you very much for the question. It's a fantastic question. I appreciate it very much. And I look forward to seeing you all again very soon. Be well.